What a day, 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 what a day. Yes. Okay. Duh. Um. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. What a day. All right. Now that that is taken care of, let's get into the world really quick. Make sure everything is going properly. We're good. I think we're good. I don't know why it does that, but all right. Dude, look at this. Bum, 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 bum. All right. Let's go get some more slime and hopefully get close to finishing this square today. Should be close. We can actually look at the stats. 237,000. We're 30,000 away. That's crazy. Which, unfortunately, I don't think I have enough slime to do it because I died. But whatever. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Is this where I'm at? Oh, I'm over here. Okay. A little chilly in here. Seems to be the norm recently. It's kind of weird considering it's summer, but between all the rain that we're getting and I guess the okay. Let me check something really quick. Bum 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 bum. Oh, there we go. Ooh, doing 2 does not feel right. That feels weird. I don't like the way that feels. Like, I don't like that at all. Turn the music just a smidgen more. Right there seems normal. What if I did a warm-up with an aim trainer before I started streaming and playing Minecraft? Just to make sure my block clicks were on point. Imagine how hilarious that would be. Or maybe don't imagine. Maybe there are people that do that. Maybe you know who actually does that. I don't know. If you know someone that does that, that's sick. Kind of crazy. Uh... Whoa. Bum ba da 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 ba da. Jeez, man. Ugh. Mm-mm-mm. Bop, 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 bop. Oh my goodness. He's killing it! Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 ba na na da 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 da. Dun 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 dun. Ah. Dun 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 dun. Ding, dun. Bum bum dun 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 dun. He's becoming a monster. Dun 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 dun. Huh. Oh, make it through. Ah, oh, dang it. I tried. Can I walk up here? No, I don't think I can. Hey, no, I think I can. Hold on. I can do this. Yes. I'm a parkour genius. No. Dude, this is insane, man. Look at this! This is so sick. I don't care if it's cringe that I'm proud of this. I'm so proud of this. I don't care. I'm so proud of this. I think I'm becoming one with the slime. I am slime. Slime is me. Me is slime. I think that's how it goes anyways. Dun dun dun. Bam, bam. Bow no no. Bow, bow. Bum, bum. Trying to figure something out. How does this work? What is this? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I want to look up something. 1 second. What? Nope, not that. Bum, banana. That's not what I'm looking for. Oh, let's see. There's that. Okay. Okay. Just curious. Ah. Okay, cool. Yeah, just curious how that worked. Fascinating. Ba 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 na na dun dun dun. Ba 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 na na dun 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 dun. Where what? Let's just do this really quick. Ba 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 ba. Graydon said hi. Hello, Graydon. How are you? Why is it not showing up over here, though? That's the interesting. Why did it not show up over here? I don't understand why my chat is not showing up. I don't know. Whatever. I'm gonna have to do. I know what I can do. For some reason, it's not popping up where it normally pops up, so I'm gonna have to go like this, I guess. This will allow me to do that. I can do that, and then I can go back to doing this and do that. But there we go. I don't want to see that. All right, cool. There we go. And then I want this to be boom. Bada big, bada boom, boom. I think I got it fixed. I think we're good. We're good there. All right, cool. I don't know why chat didn't pop up where it normally does, but yeah, whatever. That is A-okay in my book, I suppose. And just like that, we're ready to go. Bum bum ba dum ba dum bum. Bum 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 bum. Doom 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 doom. Dude, my hands. You know a cool name? Raiden. That's a sick name. Bum ba bum ba bum ba bum. Dum dum da dum. Bum 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 ba da ba dub 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 da. I don't know what I'm talking about. The fact that I'm underneath the island is just odd. It feels a little weird. Not mad about it or anything. Just feels weird, you know? Like it's not normal. But I'm happy about it at the same time. Bum 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 bum. Oh, I want to test something really quick. So, is there comments from this? How does this work? I don't know how this works. Hold on. Interesting. Boom, boom, boom. Bum, bum, bum. Hmm. Froggy, what's up? How are you? Hope you're doing well today. I hope you're doing well today. Welcome to the stream. You just finished school. Heck yeah. Like for the summer, or like just got out of class for the day, finished school? Have that. For the day? Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Was it a good day at school, or was it a kind of boring day at school? I mean, let me think. Is school ever not boring to some degree? Kind of a dumb question to ask, but hopefully it was a great day, though, overall. My dogs are going insane at the moment. Getting a new bike soon, so you're happy? Ooh, heck yeah. I haven't ridden a bike in so long. I'm trying to think, when was the last time I rode a bike? I just remember the last time that I can remember was years ago. I'm sure I've ridden a bike since then, but I rode my bike from my house to my friend's house, which is like, I don't know, 1.5 miles away from where I live. And it was a mountain bike that I was riding, and I just remember my legs being so dead tired afterwards that I left my bike at my friend's house and I never got it back. I just was like, you know what, you guys can just keep it. I'm not riding it back home. And I'm sure they still have it. I mean, maybe they don't, I don't know, but yeah, it was one of those kind of experiences. It was so far, it felt like. My muscles were on fire. I was so sore from that. The amount of leg muscles required to ride a bike, or the amount of muscles that you use while riding a bike, is kind of insane. We did a 2-minute wheelie. I was never able to do a wheelie. I mean, I could do it for like 2 seconds, but I never really had the balance to do that, which is odd because I could ride without using the handlebars for like forever. I got to the point where I would just ride without handlebars the entire time without using the handlebars. I would just tilt the bike and it would turn for me, and then I could restabilize it, which probably isn't that crazy, but it was crazy for me at the time. Which is funny saying that I like couldn't ride a bike that far. I would ride my bike all over my block, all over my neighborhood growing up, and so I guess I did have the muscles to do it, like the endurance to do it. But as I got older and really started focusing on sports, I stopped riding bikes. I would go run and stuff rather than ride a bike because I played basketball. So the fact that you can do a wheelie for 2 minutes, or at the very least close to 2 minutes pretty regularly, is insane to me. See, I was always too afraid of falling. I didn't like falling. So I was never going to go through that. That's why I didn't... One, I'm a big guy, so there's that. But that's one of the reasons why like I didn't really like skateboarding, or I gave up on skateboarding, is because I was just not ever going to commit to a trick or anything like that and fall enough to like actually land a trick. I was like, I'd rather not feel the pain. I'm okay. So... Now, I know that you can be as tall as I am in skateboard because Tony Hawk did, but, you know, it is what it is. You fell not too long ago and broke your wrist? See, dude, kudos to you for being able to commit to that, because I just was never going to do that. Ever. I was never going to commit to that. I'm a softie in that regard. Which is kind of crazy considering I played football, or American football, and, got hurt quite a few times playing that, but I love playing that. That was like one of the sports I was like, you know what? I'm okay with doing this. I'm okay with being hurt, you know? Bum, bum. Ooh. Bum, 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 bum. 1 second, I'm looking at something. Something just popped up on my radar. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see here. Yeah. Okay. After I got my cast off, I was back on it. Dang, dude. Yeah, you're tough. You are tough. I am so soft, I'm realizing. That's okay. At least I'm self-aware enough to know. You know what I mean? So do you ride your bike, like, all the time now? I imagine it's something you do pretty regularly if you're popping wheelies and stuff. I almost have to imagine that's what you do pretty often. Is riding bikes the only thing you do? What else do you do? Like, what are your hobbies? I mean, you have Minecraft in your name, so I imagine it's, you know, Minecraft is part of your hobby list, but what else do you do? You ride your bike every day. Also nearly broke my kneecap playing soccer. Oh! Oh! Oh my gosh. Ew. So I've broken my leg. That was not fun. I broke my femur in high school playing football. I tore my ACL, broke my femur, and tore my meniscus, I think. But yeah, I broke my femur at the same time, so not fun. My brother broke his kneecap in running track, or no, not running track. He was doing high jump in track. So not a fun experience. So how did you almost break it? What happened? Did you collide with somebody? I can't even imagine. Oh, that sounds horrible. That sounds so bad. That guy MOs, what's going on? Sounds super painful. Why can't I see your chat, but I can see Froggy's? That doesn't make any sense. I don't know what's going on with my chat right now on my streaming software, but I can see Froggy's on YouTube or on my streaming software, but I can't see that guy's. That's weird. I don't understand what's going on. My software is being all kind of wonky today. Whatever. Maybe it's just really delayed. I don't know. Maybe it's just super delayed. The Minecraft, Fortnite, bike, and soccer, that is what I do, really? Okay. Dick. He slide tackled me, but his leg was higher. Ah! Ah! Did he get a yellow card or a red card? Tell me, was it a foul? I mean, it had to have been a foul if you hit your leg rather than the ball. Unless the ball was in the air, maybe? I can't even imagine. And catching, like, I've caught a cleat to a leg once. No, that's a lie. I've had my foot stepped on. I've never actually caught a cleat to the leg. And I guess it doesn't really matter in football because you have pads, but having someone step on my foot with cleats is horrible. I can't imagine what it's like having someone kick me in the leg. Especially doing a slide tackle. That sounds horrendous. Oh, that sounds painful? Yeah, it sounds horrible. It was a red card? Heck yeah. Get him out the game. Get him out the game! So when a player gets a red card, the team is down one player for the rest of the match, right? And then that player can't play the rest of that game or the next game? How's that work? Or is it they can't play that game and they can't come back into the game until they've reached that like time frame in the next game? How does that work? I'm so ignorant when it comes to soccer. It's something that I've kind of picked up on recently in terms of like watching it, but I still don't understand it fully. It's a beautiful game to watch though. And I think it's so beautiful for me because I played basketball, and so there's a lot of similarities there. But it's such a high, because each point is so impactful, it makes it feel like it's such a low scoring game, it makes it feel really impactful when someone scores, you know what I mean? If you don't mind me asking, why are you placing so much slime? Yeah, no, not a problem. So I'm gonna put a carpet design on top of this, and initially I thought about using other blocks, but I thought it would be super cool if I could just fall down and not take any damage. Obviously you can use Elytra, I get that, but I thought it'd be hilarious to have like a trampoline. And so yeah, since you can put carpet on top of slime and still bounce really high, or bounce at all and not take damage, I opted to put slime down. So that's why. And they get suspended for a couple of games? Okay, cool. Yeah, get him out there. Get him out the game. I'm all for the what's the word I'm looking for? For the physicality. I'm all for that. I'm all for the contact. But I was always the type of player that like didn't like. I never tried to intentionally hurt somebody. I would like elbow check somebody in basketball and stuff like that, just to like, let them know like, hey, I'm here, and like I'm down to get physical. Obviously, I played football, but I've never wanted to like intentionally hurt somebody. That never made sense to me. Yeah, that guy. It's we got ourselves a while. Pop-up, sir. Why are you placing so much slime in the end? Pop up. How are you doing? First off, welcome to stream. So I'm placing slime to put carpet on top and still be able to bounce. So I got a design in mind that I'm gonna put on top of this, and then we're gonna get rid of the end island, and yeah, we're gonna have a blast. You're doing good. I'm glad to hear it. I'm doing real well. Thank you for asking. You're a cornerback, so I get hurt tons from tackles. Okay, so cornerback is on the defensive end, right? Because there's like what? There's midfielders, then there's strikers, which I don't know what their actual position is, like what the actual names are, and then the cornerbacks I know are defenders, right? Yeah, pop-up, sir. That's why I'm placing on the slime. It's so that I can. Initially, I just wanted a floor here so that when I started my mega build up here, if I ever fell, because sometimes I don't pay attention while I'm building, either because I'm streaming and talking to chat, or because I'm like watching a video while I record. And so I wanted something down here that would keep me alive if I ever fell, and slime seemed like a good idea. And then I realized that I wanted to put a design on top with carpet, so that's why. Am I live on other places? Yeah, I'm live on YouTube, I'm live on Twitter, and then I'm live on Kick right now. It's defense? Okay, did you want to be a defender, or was that just kind of where you were put and you kind of fell in love with it? Like, how'd you end up being a defender? Because for me, like I said, I played basketball, so I played defense and offense. Defense was always, except for football, I loved being a defender in football because I didn't like being. I know it's cool to score a touchdown, but I always liked hitting the person with. I wanted to cause pain. There was nothing, in my opinion, that comes close to the like when you hit somebody in football and you hear them grunt or moan in pain. Oh, it's one of the greatest sounds on the planet. You love being a defender? That's so sick. When is the Let's Play World? This is the Let's Play World. I just haven't had. This is the next video. What I'm working on right now is the next video. It's just taken, as you can imagine, it has taken a long time getting all this slime and getting all this stuff ready for the next video. So that's why. But I'm working towards that next video. Once I place all this slime in, then we're going to start mining out all of this, and that will be the first video, or the next video. I basically spent 60 hours collecting all the slime blocks, and during that time I made like 10 different farms, and so I'm gonna just showcase everything that I did to get to this point. Oh, my son is currently outside. Hey, buddy! Come out? What do you mean? I love my son. He's amazing. He's incredible. Alright. One second. Let me go say hi to my son before he loses his mind. I'll be right back. 1 second. Ah, my legs. Ow. Okay. Ugh. Alright. I didn't read that you said Froggy. When's the Let's Play coming out? Froggy said soon. Like, don't worry, it's right around the corner. That... So Froggy, are you like currently in season? I don't know when soccer season is. I know there's like multiple seasons, and then I know there's like club ball, and then I know there's travel ball, and my nephew actually plays soccer. He just joined an academy here in town, so interested to see how that goes. I don't know how academies work in the U.S. I don't think they're like academies in other countries, like in European countries. But maybe that's where we're headed here in the States. I don't know. I don't even know if academies are worth it. I imagine they are, like especially if you join something like Chelsea Academy or something. So I think you should switch over to Java and play on keyboard and mouse. You're at the end now. Okay, sick. I don't know. I don't know if you want to. I don't think it's that crazy in terms of I don't know. I don't know. There's slight differences. I guess it depends on like if you play with a friend, like your friends, pretty often. Then it's probably worth staying on Bedrock. But I don't know. I remember playing on a controller, playing Minecraft on a controller. I don't like the way it's laid out, but I also started playing Minecraft on keyboard and mouse before I played on console, so I think it's just personal preference. But like most games, I prefer playing with a controller because I grew up playing on console. Minecraft was really the only game. It was the first game that I ever played on keyboard and mouse. And so for me, it's just weird playing Minecraft on anything other than a keyboard and mouse. But I think it comes down to just personal preference. Your friends are telling you you should, but I just don't know keyboard and mouse. Yeah, I mean, there's going to be a learning curve, you know, for sure. But I think it's just personal preference. You're trying to get Minecraft on PC, but it's like 25. Is that pounds? I don't know what that. I don't know what that is. I assume that's pounds. Yeah, it's a bit expensive. I think I bought Minecraft when it first came out. I was like in high school, so I don't know, I bought it for like 15 bucks or 10 bucks or whatever it was at that time. I will say, like, if Minecraft cost $100, in my opinion, it would be worth it because of the replayability. Like you can play, like you can do whatever you want for as long as you want to do it, right? And so, versus like playing, I don't know, like God of War. You know what I mean? Like there's just it's one storyline and then you're basically done. And so, I also don't have the attention span to play story games like that. Which is kind of bad to say. I should finish some of those games. Granted, I will say The Last of Us, the original one, was so good. such an amazing game. That's the only game that I don't even think I finished that game. I think I'm in the final chapter or the final season or whatever it's called. However they do it in that game. That is one of the greatest games I've ever played in my life. I still haven't finished it. And it's like, it's not even close. That game is without a doubt, from a story perspective, the greatest game I've ever played in my life. I want to make Minecraft videos and I can't record on my Xbox. I'm on Xbox, I just use a recording thing. I thought Xbox had a built-in recording system. I may be crazy, but there's a number of like recording softwares that you can use. There's a number of devices that you can use. I think, what is it called? Elgato, I think is what it is. They have some recording software. I don't know what the price is, but Elgato was really well known like years ago. So I don't know if they're still one of the top brands or recording devices to use, but it's only like 1 minute. That seems dumb. Seems so dumb. Oh, that's kind of gross. Yeah, I don't like that. Imagine recording a minute at a time. That would be horrible. I guess it has to do with like the amount of like storage your system has. I imagine it takes up a lot of storage, so that's probably why. But yeah, I think Elgato, at least a long time ago, it was a pretty affordable recording device, and it did, like, you could record in high definition and stuff. So, but since I use a PC, I don't keep up with that stuff anymore, but that's basically where I started. I don't even think that's what I started with. I started with like some janky thing that was not Elgato. Elgato was like top of the line, and then later on I bought a used Elgato because I was a poor college student at the time. So yeah, I use OBS. I use so there's OBS and then there's Streamlabs OBS, and there's like different versions. I use the Streamlabs OBS. And it has worked out just fine for me recently. So use OBS for your live streams? Okay. OBS is awesome, man. I love I feel like OBS is like really good, especially if you're just starting, right? Like if you're just starting and getting into like streaming, OBS is. I don't know anybody that uses anything other than OBS. I know there's a few out there, but that seems to be the best from what I've seen. Because it integrates with, there's a dashboard, you can check everything. You can download it to your computer, and you can run your live streams just from the desktop option, or you can go to like the internet and go to their actual website, and you can go to your dashboard there. I mean, it's really awesome. You can test out different features, like it allows you, like if I go to like I'll just give you an example. Let's see here. Wacky, what's going on? Gotta go soon. I get it, brother. Let me see. Let me go to the dashboard. Where is it? Hold on, 1 second. 1 second. Wacky, how you doing today? Let me log in really quick, and I'll show you what happens when you do a test. The stream layout is really cool. How did you do it? So I have some stream overlays, and I just sat here for like 30 minutes and set it up. That's literally all I did, and just messed around with it. So there's different. You can go to Google and search stream overlays, and it will allow you to look through different stream overlays and add them and test them and stuff like that. Okay, so this is what I was talking about when I say like you can test different things. So if I test this and go to YouTube and I do subscribers, that pops up. And so you can test that to see, make sure everything works and stuff like that. It's really cool. Gotta go already? All right, Quacky, have a great day. You do pre-recorded streams so I can go play football? Oh, that's hilarious. I love that. I love that. I've never done a pre-recorded stream. I imagine that's a little difficult. Unless you're like... I mean, I guess if you don't plan on talking to anybody. Or I guess if you just have the ability to commentate when no one's like watching. Like you're recording it by yourself and you're just talking. I don't know, I find that to be a little difficult. Unless I'm recording it like a video, then maybe I'm doing like a live comm. But I don't do a lot of, like for my videos, I don't do a lot of live commentary because my mic isn't the best. And I have a lot of background noise where I play. And so it's really, really hard to do live comms. So a lot of this stuff is voiceover work so that I can edit the audio and get rid of all the background noise. What day is the world on? 2,575. That's kind of crazy. I imagine it takes a while to start. That's a skill set in and of itself. Yeah, that's a lot. I mean, I play in the world a lot. It'd be cooler if it stayed a hardcore world, but yeah, you know. What can you do, right? You know what I can do, though? Where is it? Alright, we'll lock it at hard. I don't know why I didn't do that to begin with. I'm probably going to mine most of it by hand, just in case Mojang and Microsoft decide to make Instone a useful block. I want to use... Part of me wants to use TNT dupers, but I think the TNT will fall way too far and actually blow up all the slime. And if that happens, I will actually lose my mind. Yeah, that's the bad thing about hardcore. I think it... So, after I died when this world was a hardcore, like, I like the hardcore aspect, but, like, once you get totems, it's no longer a hardcore world, right? Basically, it's basically just a regular world. And so, for me, I've decided that if I start another hardcore world, the only way that I can get totems is if I do a raid, obviously, or... if I come across a woodland mansion, like naturally, so I can't use a map to find it, because I like the risk of losing a world because you're not paying attention, and so you really got to be intentional about playing. When I have a totem, I'm not that intentional. I'm like, whatever. I got multiple lives. I can just die and it's okay. Yeah, I think that for me that took the fun away from it. Should I make long videos? If you're into it, like. If you're gonna make long form videos, it's something that you have to commit to, right? Especially with Minecraft, because the barrier to entry for content creation is super low, right? Like you can just record for an hour and throw it up and call it a video. But if you want to do well on YouTube and your goal is to actually make great content, then you're gonna have to take time to make long form videos. And long form videos, like prime example, I'm probably gonna have to go through close to, I don't know, 200 to 300 hours worth of footage for this next video. And so if you're not committed to doing something like that, I guess it depends on like how you approach long form videos. If you're just going to make like 3 or 4 farms, then it's like, yeah, I got to go through 10 hours of footage. But I mean, you got to think about how many people have made a Minecraft video where it's like, I built 15 farms. It's like, I don't know. Is that really that unique? I don't know. Do I support raid farms? I support you playing Minecraft however you enjoy playing it. So if that means making a raid farm, then yeah, make a raid farm. I don't care. Why should I be able to tell you how to play Minecraft? I don't care what you do. Want to use mods? Use mods. If you don't and you want to play vanilla like exactly the way that it was intended, then play Minecraft like that. It really like it's no one has the right to tell me how I get to play Minecraft and how I get to enjoy Minecraft. And vice versa, I don't get to tell anybody how they get to play Minecraft or enjoy Minecraft. It's the most ridiculous thing in my mind. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Because I can edit it too. I'm really good at editing, so I can make them. I think it's your personal preference. If you enjoy making short form content and you know how that works and you do well with it, then stick with that. If you want to dabble in long form just to see what it's like and you want to see how your viewers kind of respond to that, then try it out. Like for me, I prefer long form content and live streams, and I do shorts every now and then, but I don't really understand shorts. I'm really bad at coming up with short ideas. I'm really bad at, it takes me a long time to kind of figure out how I want to edit a video. I'm really slow at it. I've gotten better as I've made more videos, of course, but you know, it's all going to be like personal preference. If you enjoy making it, then do it. If you don't enjoy making them, then don't do it. Like, there is this false idea that because someone else makes long form content and they're doing well with it, or because someone does live streams and they're doing well with it, or because someone's doing short form and they're doing well with it, that you have to do it. You don't have to do anything. Is it recommended that you try doing some of these things? Yeah, if you want to get more exposure, but I think it's, at the end of the day, it's really up to you. How do you do vertical lives like this? So in Streamlabs OBS, there's an option to vertical live stream, and you just click that button. I need an Xbox recording system for long form. Oh, that's another thing. Like, if you don't have that option, then you know, maybe it's a no, but I don't know. Again, I think it all comes down to personal preference. And if you have the money to purchase the equipment that you need in order to do it. If you don't have the money, then don't worry about it. Continue doing what you're doing, and then when you get the money, either from saving from a job or just saving from, you know, saving your money however you get it throughout the year, great. If it is money that comes from live streams and shorts, then save that money and buy the software or the equipment that you need then. Oh, sick. Yeah, then when you get one, try it out. See how you like it. Just try it out and see how it goes. All right, that guy. Appreciate you hanging out. Have a good one. Stay safe out there. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you, I will. Yeah, if you got Minecraft on PC, it would be a whole lot easier. I'm not gonna lie to you. And honestly, it's probably gonna be cheaper that way. Because if the editing equipment or the recording equipment that you need for your Xbox is like, I don't know, 50 pounds, 75 pounds, then you might as well just, and you already have a PC, you might as well just buy Minecraft on a PC and record that way. Now, that being said, if you don't have a really good, I shouldn't say a really good PC, but if your PC can't handle editing and recording, then maybe it is better to go the more expensive route and just get the equipment for your console. It really just depends. I think it also depends on what you're trying to show. Like, if you have an awesome world on your console, then why would you buy Minecraft for the PC? You know what I mean? Sounds like a plan. Why not? That's how I got started. I would show my mom different things, and sometimes she'd be like, all right, cool. Most of the time she was like, go get a job. Go mow some yards or something. Or she'd give me like some money. She'd be like, you have to wait for your birthday, and you can save your money from your birthday. And so I'd save money from that. That's how I do it. Having a Let's Play world is dope. I love it. Personally. I understand it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I love it. You'll make one just like mine? Oh, heck yeah. Having a Let's Play world is awesome. Especially having a forever Let's Play world. Because like when I first started playing Minecraft, I would basically beat the game and then restart. Never really built anything cool. But the longer I play in this world and I guess the more I work towards different goals and building different stuff, the more I like kind of appreciate what this game really is. You know what I mean? Oh, Froggy, thank you, man. I appreciate it. I've definitely put a lot of work into this world. I'm really proud of it. It's the coolest world I've ever had. I'll put it that way. And I'm interested in where it's going to be in a year. I don't know. It's been a fun journey. I will say that. Because my world is about a year old now. If I'm not mistaken. I don't know exactly when I started it, but it was around this time last year that I started this world, and I'm really, really, really happy with how far I've come. And I'm just interested to see what happens next year or in the next 12 months. You know what I mean? The Mega Base is so cool. Thank you, thank you. A lot of time went into that first Mega Base, and even though it's not complete, I'm happy with where it's at. I know what I'm going to be working on next on that Mega Base, but for now we're doing this. And honestly, before I start working, like after I mine this out, I may have to go back to the overworld Mega Base and start working on the next section, because I do need a really large super smelter. I also need to finish my super storage, which I've been slowly working on. The really time-consuming part is like adding all the items into it and then getting all the item frames, so I know exactly what is what. But that's okay. Yeah, so I don't know how long it took me cumulatively, but I think for the first phase of like clearing out the mountain and blowing up the center part, that took me like 120 hours or something like that. And then I think for the next phase, which was building some of the farms and starting the super storage part, that took like 200 hours. So I've probably put 300 hours into that build, roughly. I mean, I basically only worked on that whole area for the whole first year. Oh, dude, the TNT duper saved my life. The fact that I thought I was going to mine that out by hand is just, like, thinking back on that, I was so ignorant to how long it was actually going to take to mine that out. I know there are people that do stuff like that. Linksy is one of them. And I am mind blown at the patience. But yeah, no, TNT dupers were something that I really wanted to, I wasn't going to mine it out. There was just no way. If you have the patience to do that, kudos to you. Like, even this, I don't think was as large. I mean, it's from a width perspective, it's as large as the area of the mountain, but it obviously doesn't go as deep. And so I probably blew up somewhere between 2 and 3 million, maybe 5 million blocks. Granted, I didn't get all the ores from it, so there's that. I don't know, I guess I take an L in that regard, but I was okay with that to, like, blow it up. Oh yeah, it saves tons of time. And then when you really think about it, think about the pain that you'd have in your wrist after mining that much, and then having to think about how many chests I would have to have, and where I was going to put all the blocks. Like, it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. You know what I mean? But again, I think it comes back to like how you enjoy playing the game. If you want to use TNT dupers, some people think that's cheating. I don't know. It's whatever for me. I really want to work on an ocean monument base. I have a few ideas for that I think would be really, really cool. But yeah, I don't know if and when I'll ever get to that. Oh yeah, I think before I started mining out before I got to the TNT dupers, I went and made a shulker box worth of diamond pickaxes that were completely, like, fully enchanted with max enchantments. Obviously I had the Enderman farm at the time, so I could repair them if I wanted to. But like, I realized I was flying through pickaxes, and I was like, you know what? I don't know how many layers I mined out, but it wasn't a lot. I know that much. And then I also realized that like the circle that I put on top of the mountain was right above my trading hall. And I spent, I don't know, 50 or 100 hours working on getting all those villagers inside the trading hall. And so for me, it was like, I don't think I want to blow that area up. I thought about it for a split second, then I was like, nah, I'm good. You love the trading hall video? Thank you. That took a lot of time. There was a lot of AFKing, because basically I was just waiting for villagers to breed and then grow up. And then obviously I had to work through all the librarians, but it was really weird because I wanted them, like, so I knew that I was going to need a certain amount of librarians. And I had that long hallway dug out, and after I did that, I realized that I could fit 35 villagers in that long hallway, and so I was like, okay, well, I need 35 villagers. And I realized that like it bothered me if I didn't have 35 villagers of every job that I wanted, and so I was like, okay, well, now I kind of have to have all these villagers. And so obviously it's overkill, but I'm really happy with the way it came out. Especially considering the fact that like it was the first really large build that I've ever done in Minecraft, which is kind of funny when you look at like the mega base in the overworld, and then you start looking at this area, you're like, oh wow, it doesn't seem like it was that large of a build, but at the time it was a lot. So I'm really happy with it. You don't know how to make a villager breeder? I don't know, there's a number of different villager breeders that you can make. YouTube is, I usually would make a villager breeder, an auto villager breeder, but I realized that was going to be really, really slow, like considering how many villagers I needed. So I just made a bunch of beds and then stuck them in a hole. I mean, the video shows you. And that seemed to be the fastest way of going about it. And then I made one farmer villager and would just buy a ton of bread from them, and then would just throw it into that hole. And next thing you know, I had a ton of villagers in there and iron golems and all the sorts. Yeah, making one from YouTube is awesome, especially an auto one that you can turn on and off is really, really convenient to have. Especially if you're not building a villager breeder or a villager hall, trading hall that's as large as mine. If you're building like a relatively decent sized trading hall that's not insanely overkill, then you don't need a massive hole like I had. What I did was definitely overkill. There's some auto breeders out there that are really, really nice, really convenient. You can turn them off and on, and they give you the amount of villagers that you need with relative ease, as long as you're doing other stuff and kind of, not necessarily AFKing, but you're in the area where they can grow up and whatnot. Oh, heck yeah. I mean, that's a great way of going about it. I think that was my favorite part about the whole my villager trading hall was like trying to make it look good. Because it was really the first time that I really tried to focus on building rather than just making farms and beating the game. Weston, is this a realm? No, it's not. But this is my single player world. But welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing all right today. Bow, 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 bow. Weston said hi. Hi. I am. You are what? What are you? Bow, 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 bow. Oh, okay, got you. Sorry, my brain is not there. You're right. Well, I'm glad you're doing well. Did you just start your day, or is it late for you? What's going on there? I just started my day. It's morning for me. You're welcome. You is welcome. Dude, my bottom hurts a little bit. Ow. My phone is being blown up right now. Hold on, 1 second. Let me see something. It's 10:44. Heck yes! I'll buy Minecraft soon, but I don't know how to record it on PC. Just download Streamlabs OBS on your PC, and there's a record option on the bottom right once you set it all up. I mean, it's really easy to set up, but you may want to watch a YouTube video on like kind of the ins and outs of it. I think Streamlabs OBS has like a guide on their website, but I don't know. I'm a hands-on kind of learner, and so seeing things done helps me out. And so I went to YouTube, watched a video. I mean, this was a long time ago to kind of help me out. You have OBS Studio? Heck yeah. So yeah, then there should be, like, when you open it up, there should be in the bottom right corner. Well, OBS Studio is different from Streamlabs OBS, like the layout, so it might be a little different, but I believe it's in the bottom right corner. There's a record button that you just click on. Well, Weston, you said it's 10:44. You got any plans for the day? Anything crazy going on? I imagine it's summertime for you. I'm making an assumption here, obviously, but... The fact that I can almost touch the obsidian pillar is crazy. No, not really. It is summertime? Heck yeah. I always loved summertime. Like, after you're out of school, summertime becomes weird because it's just like, I don't know, you never stop thinking in terms of school years. So even though the new year starts in January, my brain operates on a school year basis, even though I'm not in school. You know what I mean? You still have 5 weeks. Oh my gosh. Why do you have 5 weeks? It seems so long. Ew. I would hate that. Well, since it's summertime for you, Weston, do you have any, like, are you going on any trips this summer? I'm not going anywhere. I am staying at my house. For a couple of reasons. One, I don't want to pay the money. Two, the vehicles that we have aren't really in good enough condition to warrant a long like driving trip. And then depending on like if you don't plan your trips far enough in advance, like plane tickets can be really expensive. So yeah. Timber, what's going on? How are you? Welcome to the stream. You might, but you don't have plans yet? Okay, I get it. I get it. I'm a penny pincher. I don't like spending a whole lot of money. Unless it's on like my own personal hobbies and interests. You know what I mean? Oh, because you're in school, you can't make very many videos? I mean, but that means you got 5 weeks to plan videos. And then when you get a break, you can actually work on them. Like hardcore. I mean, you can work on them now, obviously, but whenever you have free time. But I get it. Your studies are important. I'm not the biggest fan of the schooling system in the US, but I'm also a believer that, like, can be in any kind of schooling situation for the most part, and if you're a dedicated student, you'll do just fine. I was not the best student. I was a pretty bad student. Weston, you're gonna play Minecraft and still be here? Bet. Get that grind on. Enjoy your Minecraft sesh. Planning is key. Yeah, if you fail to plan, then you're planning to fail. I love that saying. It's kind of cheesy, but I do think it's real. Coming from someone who does not plan very well, but has done a whole lot better about planning in terms of this world. It's really weird that all the Endermen are up there now. Like, it's really weird not having Endermen down here, but it's really nice at the same time. You know what I mean? You're in the UK, so it's very different. That makes a lot of sense. Wait, so do you have to wear a uniform to school? You're welcome, Weston. I've never worn a uniform to school. Now, there are private schools here in the States that, like, you do have to wear uniforms. And then I think there are a couple of, like, public schools that require it, but they're, like, very, very, they're, like, you know, girls only or boy only schools, which I don't know how many boy only schools there are, but I know of a girl only school in the city that I live, and they have to wear a uniform. But other than that, most public schools, there are some, like, obviously some guidelines and rules that you have to follow in terms of, like, what you can wear to school. But, like, I could wear shorts and a t-shirt to school every day if I wanted to. You have a uniform? It's so annoying. So, do you have one uniform or do you have multiple? Because I would be so annoyed having to wash my uniform every single day. That would irritate me to no end. I don't even know if you're allowed to have multiple uniforms. I imagine you are. It would seem ridiculous not being able to have multiple uniforms. Do y'all get like free days where you get to wear whatever you want? Is that like an option? You have a PE and a normal uniform? What does a PE uniform look like? I don't even know what a PE uniform looks like. That's so interesting to me. I mean, I guess because I was in athletics, we had, like, I had to change out of my normal school clothes into, like, if I was in, you know, if this football season, I was changing into cleats and, you know, the pants and the shoulder pads, and a helmet and all that. But, like, when I got to basketball, it was just a basketball jersey and basketball shorts that had my school's logo and colors. I mean, I know what PE is, but, like, what's a PE uniform? Because if the kids at my school, like when I was in school, if we had PE, I was never in PE because I was in competitive athletics, so I was in CA is what we called it. So I had, like, sport specific uniforms to wear or practice uniforms to wear. But, like, the kids that were in PE, they just wore their normal school clothes unless they brought, you know, a change of clothes. That makes sense? Hopefully that makes some kind of sense. Okay. All right. Let's lock in here. Let's lock in here. Let's lock in here, big guy. And stop missing the clicks. Okay. It's like one for sport and one for not sport. Okay, so do you get to take your sport one home? Because when I would change it to my sports uniforms, we kept those at the school and our coaches would take them and wash them. So it didn't happen. No, well, that's a lie. In middle school they would. No, they didn't. It wasn't until I got to college that they took our uniforms and actually washed them. We would have to take our stuff home and wash it. And if you left it at home, then they had these like really, really incredibly short shorts that you'd have to wear. It was kind of embarrassing. But yeah, you'd get in trouble and then you have to run like extra laps. It's kind of, looking back on it, it's kind of dumb, but get to take it home. Okay, cool. That's good. I would be so sad if you just imagine just having that funky smell all the time. Which granted in middle school that was kind of the norm. I mean, because you're like, what? You go into middle school at like 12, 13, 14 in that area. It's like the age range. We're not responsible enough to take our clothes home all the time. We would leave them. Like take them at the end of the week. So like get like towards the end of the week it'd get real funky, and then at the beginning of the week, like over the weekend, most kids would take their stuff home and wash it. Thinking back on it, it's like crazy how bad we smelled. Whatever, you live and learn though. Then occasionally you'd have that one kid, or maybe it was you, that would like forget their stuff at school, and so then the whole next week you just smelled horrible. Or you had to wait till Monday, you get your stuff, and then you take it home and wash it on Monday night. Heck yeah, Froggy, congratulations. You're making an underground secret base, that's sick. I'm not good enough at Redstone to be able to do that. I'm really bad at Redstone. I'd have to watch a video on how to make a secret entrance to an underground base. Oh. I think my mouse might be going out, which is kind of sad. What's up? Yeah. Huh? You want me to come look at something? Alright, I'll be right there. 1 second. My son is calling me. 1 second. I'll be right back, guys. He wants to show me something. Today? Okay. All right. My nephews are here. Good to see them. My nose is so itchy. Oh, I'm locked in right now. Just what the doctor ordered. Let's see, I'm gonna check if I got the money to get Minecraft on PC. Alright, heck yeah. All you have to do is put a hole behind a chest, put a lever over, and have redstone connected. Have it go to a corner. Alright, go to a corner, break 2 blocks behind, place a sticky piston, and then you're done. Ooh. Now, is there a way to do it where it's like like if you don't have a lever and it's like really like secret, where you like step on something or put a block somewhere? Like I know there's ways of like using noise, using some of the like skulk sensors and stuff. I mean, I'm not that good at redstone, but I've seen some people do it. I'm pretty sure my son is using mud to paint my door to the office. Huh. It's gonna be fascinating walking out of my office later on. And just seeing his mud artwork all over the door. Okay, so I haven't messed with skulk sensors and stuff like that very much. I've just seen other YouTubers do it. It seems so complicated. I really should like buy a book on redstone and read it. Or go to YouTube and watch just like a tutorial, a complete tutorial on on redstone, because I don't get it at all. Neither are you. It seems so complicated. I mean, I imagine it's probably relatively easy. Like I have a no, I wouldn't even say I have an okay understanding. I really don't know what. I don't understand how it works at all. I'm lying, so. But I know people have made some really sick stuff. I remember seeing a video where a guy made, using redstone, he made a computer in Minecraft, and that computer played Pokemon Red. And that to me blew my mind. It was insane to me that was even a possibility. You know what I mean? If I make a realm, you could show me. Maybe one day. I'm not. My thing is, I'm really not into like server playing. That and like realm costs money, money I don't have. But I know that my cousin made a realm, and I played probably a total of 5 hours on it. I just never played it because I was so addicted to this world. But aren't realms limited to like 10 people? I don't know how that works. I don't know how realms work. Is that? It seems very weird. Like realms are servers, right? But I don't know what makes them different from an actual server. I don't understand it. But then again, I don't play on servers almost at all. I haven't played on a server in probably 2 years. Oh, so you can have 10 people online at a time, but you can have as many people invited to that realm as you want. Am I understanding that correctly? I could invite, if I had 100 friends, I could invite all of them to the realm, but only 10 of us could play at a time. Okay, got you. Fascinating. I wonder why that is. It must have been intentional. I mean, obviously it was intentional, but I imagine it has something to do with storage capacity or something on Mojang / Microsoft's side. I don't know. Interesting. Are they cheaper than normal servers? I mean, I know that you can join a server and play a server for free, but I guess it's like if you want to just have a normal world with all your friends. That makes sense. That's kind of dope. So are there realms both on Java and Bedrock? I play almost exclusively on Java. Every now I'll play on Bedrock if I have a friend that plays on I mean, I have a friend that plays on console, but he plays, I mean, he plays like once every few years. The servers get too laggy. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. That also used to bother me. I remember playing on servers and like lagging all over the place, and it drove me insane. It would irritate me so much. Which is kind of dumb that I got irritated by it now that I think about it, but I mean, whatever, it is what it is. So the world that you're playing in right now, did you just start it? Or is it a Let's Play world or a single player world that you've had for a while? Realms are only on console? Really? Or is it only lagging on console? Or did I say something else that I've since forgotten that you're responding to? That is also a possibility. I've been playing it a couple of days. Heck yeah. What made you want to start it? Was it just that time of the year where you're like, I need a new world? Like that 2-week, the 2-week Minecraft phase that everyone kind of typically goes through? Realms are only on console. Oh, I didn't know that. That's crazy. Okay. The beautiful 2-week Minecraft phase. There's nothing quite like it. I don't care what anybody says. That first 2 weeks in a Minecraft world is one of the best feelings on the planet. Everything's so fresh. You're like spending the first 3 hours just walking around looking for that one spot that you believe is going to be perfect. And then you find it and you're like, oh, look at this place. And then all the ideas flood your head. You never actually complete them, but it floods to your head and you're just excited for what the world could be. Okay, so I could play on a realm as long as I'm playing on Bedrock and I can play from my PC, but it has to be set up on a console. Am I understanding that correctly? I'm realizing that I'm really Minecraft dumb, but whatever. I enjoy the game. Shows you how much I know about servers and playing on them. Bum 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 bum. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. I know that on console you can buy like skins and all sorts of stuff that you don't have on Java. But I guess it's because you can get like skins and stuff for free on Java. Or like go to a website and buy all that stuff. Like if you really want it. But even the movement on Bedrock seems really weird to me. It feels really weird. It feels a little clunkier than on Java. But I guess it's because there's like the way the arms move and the legs move. There's like kind of a bounce to it that kind of throws me off. It kind of hurts my head. Bum 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 bum. Oh, we are zooming. We are zooming. Bum, 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 bum. My nose is beginning to itch. And so is my eye. Got it. Bum, 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 ba-dun-dun-dun-dun. I've been drinking a lot of water recently. Been trying to consume a gallon of water a day. And I always when I do this, like every now and then, like every 6 months, I'm like, I realize that I'm not drinking enough water. And so I start drinking water. I try to drink a gallon a day, and I'm always mind blown. I hear someone screaming. Hold on. 1 second. Someone's screaming outside. Oh my gosh. The amount of mud out there is insane. Okay, you can shut the base from inside and open it. Ooh. Heck yeah. Heck yes. What biome are you in? Oh no, we're out. Got an oak forest, grasslands. Ooh, yeah. You got a nice flat area with some nice trees. What's your favorite biome? You have a dragon barn? What's a dragon barn? That's sick. I can't even imagine what that looks like. How long did that take to build? So I didn't realize that like when you respawn the dragon that it deletes the dragon egg. So I don't have the dragon egg in this world and I'm really sad about that. Oak Forest is your favorite, really? That's fascinating. There are like free add-ons that allow you to have a dragon barn. That is sick. I'm gonna have to check that out. I've never seen that. I don't even know what that looks like. And so it just spawns in the game, or do you have to like place it? How does that work? There's like 18 free add-ons in the shop, but you made the barn? Ah. Okay, okay, got you. So what do the add-ons do? A lot of new block items and animals. Oh, that sounds like so much fun. I haven't they added that to... I mean, I guess you can add mods to Java, so... I imagine it's really, really hard to add mods to Bedrock unless you're playing on PC. Probably why you have the add-ons. So what's your favorite animal that they like from the add-on? Or do you even use it? The Blaze Falcon, what? So do these new animals drop anything, or is it just cosmetic? Blaze Falcon, that seems sick. I gotta look this up, hold on. Hold on. Yo, that is so sick. That is so sick. It drops scales. What are the scales used for? They can be ridden? So only found in juggles. Wow, that's so cool. That is so sick. What the heck, Java? What are we doing? Why don't we have some of those cool features? I really wish there was like some kind of boss that you could fight and defeat that would unlock the ancient city portal and allow you to like teleport to like, I don't know, the Aether or something. I think that'd be sick. For armor and swords? Dude, Java's slacking, man. Java's not, they're doing us a disservice over here. What the heck? Not cool, game. Not cool. Like I'm missing out like on a cool experience because we don't have it in Java. That would be so sick, right? Like you have this massive ancient portal, or maybe it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't even take you to the Aether or something. Maybe it takes you to like a past. Like it takes you to an ancient time in Minecraft or something, like an ancient world. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. Dude, there's a lot that you can do. Maybe it takes you to a space world or something. I don't know. Because the, whatchamacallit in the ancient city? Oh, what's the monster called? I can't even think of it right now. What is it called? Why am I blinking out? Anyways, it looks like it's from space. So, like, maybe it takes you to a space world where you can get, like, new blocks and new types of ore that like allow you to upgrade your gear and stuff. Like I get netherite's cool, don't get me wrong, but it's not game breaking or anything. Like it doesn't feel that more important than diamond. You know what I mean? Yeah, I have a PlayStation 5. I have an Xbox One. That's about it. But I only use my PlayStation 5 to play like 2K, and then I'll play some games with like my family from time to time, but it's not all that often that I play video games with them. Mainly because my family they're not into video games nearly as much as I am, so. And then I'll have some friends that play on PS5, like we'll play Call of Duty together, but none of us really, we thought this year's Call of Duty was okay, so. I think it had the potential to be a really good Call of Duty, and then, like, I don't know, Activision just kind of blew it, in my opinion. That's just me. The Warden, thank you. Thank you. My gosh. I couldn't think of it. You can get them for free on Minecraft. Oh, on the consoles? What about if you have Bedrock Edition on your PC? Can you get them for free there as well? Or is it just on console? Yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe. Could be. Not sure. I feel that. I'm also wondering, since I have Bedrock Edition, if I could just log in on like my PlayStation and download Minecraft since I already have it. I don't know how that works. I understand why there's Bedrock Edition, so that you can play on console and play with friends that are on console, but it's never made sense to me that they have different updates. That has never made sense to me, you know what I mean? You think I have to buy it? That's how I feel about that. Jeez. Why don't you buy Minecraft 50 different times so you can experience all the different updates that we have for each version? I'm not a game developer, so I don't know what I'm talking about, but still, it doesn't make a lot of sense to me. That's just my 2 cents, you know what I mean? Oh, it's only $6. Okay, that's okay. All right, okay, that's not that bad. That's not that bad. But it does annoy me that I have Bedrock on my PC. But I mean, maybe you can transfer it. No one actually knows, but still, feels like they're just trying to squeeze $1 extra out of my pocket. One of those things where I'm like, Minecraft, haven't I given you my all? Haven't I given you everything? This ocean of green just doesn't even look real. Wow. Wow. Froggy! Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Am I live on Twitch? No. I don't really like streaming on Twitch. I probably should, to be honest with you, but no, I'm not live on Twitch. I'm thinking that after today, I will probably set up to go live on TikTok and also go live on Twitch. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't done that yet. I just don't like the idea of like, bro, chill, Bubba, chill. I don't like the idea that Twitch can take, basically, if you grow to a decent enough size, they can say that you have to exclusively stream on Twitch. I hate that. So, I mean, I guess the answer there is just don't, accept the affiliate program or anything like that. That fixes that issue, technically, but... Do you usually watch, like, is Twitch your preferred streaming platform? In terms of, like, viewing streams? Bump. Let me see something here. What is this? Hold on, 1 second. You think making more shorts? I don't understand your question, Froggy. Do you think making more sorts that long vids? Huh? I don't understand. You like YouTube? I like YouTube too. YouTube is my main focus. But it seemed like a waste not attempting to stream to other platforms. From like the exposure perspective, if that makes sense. But YouTube is like what I will obviously focus on for the rest of my life. Or for as long as I make content anyways. Bum, 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 bum. This might be a dumb question, but do you take fall damage from on honey blocks? You do, don't you? It's just reduced? Or am I crazy? Not that I'm switching to honey blocks. Obviously, this has been an incredible journey getting to this point. You forget? Same here. I cannot remember for the life of me. I could look it up. In fact, I will look it up. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, you take 20% of normal damage. So you do take fall damage, but it's not that much. What's up? What do you need help with? What do you need help with, kid? Bum, bum, bum. Dum 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 dum. Da 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 dum 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 dum. We're getting so close to being able to touch the pillar. Oh, I'm so excited. I don't know why I'm so excited, but I am. David, yo, dude, you're streaming early today? Yeah, yesterday I had a dentist appointment, so I didn't get to stream until earlier, or until later. Yeah, I think most days that I stream, I start, I don't know, between like 9 and 10 a.m. How's your day been, Xavier? I hope you're doing all right today. Bum bum. This is not the music I was thinking I was listening to. This is someone else's music. Unfortunate. I think. Let me see here. You got a 9-hour car trip. That's not that bad. That's not that bad. But it's not short either. Granted, I also live in the States, and so driving, you know, 9, 10, 15 hours, depending on where you're going, is kind of a normal thing. Especially if you're traveling for like vacation or something like that. Yeah, we're getting close. I think I placed something like close to 30,000 blocks yesterday, so we're getting real close. But because I died with basically 8 shulker boxes worth of slime, I don't think I'll be able to finish it with the amount of slime that I have left, unfortunately. So I have to go back and collect more slime blocks, but that's okay. I've been able to place a lot of slime, which has given me a long enough break from standing next to the slime farm that I am now okay with going back and collecting more slime. When and how did I die? So basically an hour after I finished collecting all the slime, I came in here and started placing slime. And my streaming software froze. And when that froze, it popped up a screen on the monitor that I play on. And so at the time I didn't have toggle crouching, I had it on hold. And so when it froze my monitor that I play on, my character stood up and I fell off of the platform, of the slime platform. And I was really confused. I didn't realize what was going on until I heard myself dying in Minecraft. And then I switched back to my monitor and tried to fly out, and I didn't make it, unfortunately. So, and that was when I was carrying like 7 shulker boxes of slime on me, and then I had a full inventory of slime blocks. And so now, as you can see, I don't carry any of the shulker boxes. I just fill my inventory with slime and then just go from there. Because this is like 1 shulker box worth of slime. So I'd rather lose 1 if that happens again. But I also have it on toggle. And so, yeah. That's how I died. It was not a very fun day. I was very, very mad. So my stream crashed. I turned off the stream, went and took a shower to calm down, came back, turned the stream back on, and then that hasn't happened since, but knock on wood, that doesn't happen again, you know? Yeah, it was a very, very sad way to die. Not gonna lie to you. Especially after committing 60 hours to collecting slime blocks. To die an hour into placing slime was a very hard pill to swallow. I was a very sad guy at that time. I was very sad. Yeah. But you know, it is what it is. I can't be mad at my computer. I mean, it froze. It is what it is. I should have had toggle crouch on to begin with, but I forgot that was a setting. And so yeah. But now we're good. I don't have to worry about it. At least I hope not. Yeah, I lost all my XP. I mean, I cared less about the XP. I know some people are like really into having like 300 levels, 700 levels or whatever it is. I don't care about it. Losing the XP is fine. I
I was mad about the slime, and then also I lost all my gear. And I just got netherite gear, so I lost basically all of it. Weston, have a good one. Thanks for hanging out, brother. Hope you have a great day. Or a great rest of your day. I think I'm, wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3. Interesting. Can you get mending from an enchantment table? No. You either have to trade for it or fish for it. I guess you can find mending in like or if you loot chests, you can find them in chests as well, I believe. Like near the end portal, I think you can find mending. I think you can find them in. I think you can find mending in ancient cities, but yeah, you either have to loot for it, trade for it, or fish for it. Kind of annoying, to be honest, but I guess it doesn't matter for trading for it. You get as many as you want. Protection 4. Proc 4 is the highest level that you can get on any of the protections, unless you install a mod. You can get 5 for efficiency, 5 for sharpness, 5 for impaling, 5 for whatever the damage is for like a bow. Can't think of it right now. And then 3 for unbreaking. Yeah. Alright, we're almost out. I'm so sad. We gotta go get more slime. I'm not happy. I'm not happy about it. We have so much slime that we have to collect, dude. That's how I feel about it. Just but whatever. Whatever. Yes, you need a oh, it's not like a, yeah, you need a netherite template, but you can duplicate them by using netherite, or no, netherrack and diamonds, and then that one template. So I guess it gives you a way of getting rid of diamonds if you have like a ridiculous amount of diamonds. Bum 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 bum. I think the only place to find them are in bastions. So you got to go explore some bastions to get it. But once you have it, you duplicate them and then you don't have to worry about it again. Unless you die with it on you. You're going to be a really sad person. Alright, I gotta use the restroom. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. BRB. See, so in our SMP, me and my friend, friends play, I was wondering if risking my life for a bastion was going to be worth it to upgrade my proc for diamond armor into netherite. Power 5, there we go, for your bow. If you have a power 5 bow, it makes it a whole lot easier. And if you have a Elytra, it makes it super easy because you can fly into the center of it and just go down and knock out all the, whatever they're called, brutes or whatever. So I think it's, I mean, I think it's worth it if you, like, I think netherite looks cool, but in terms of, like, practicality and usefulness, I don't think netherite is all that useful. It is kind of nice that if you fall in lava and die, that your gear doesn't get destroyed, but that's really the only positive. I mean, there's definitely some more durability, but it's not so much so that it's worth the trouble of going to get it all, in my opinion. But I'll be back. I'm going to use the restroom. Enjoy the music. Okay, I'm back. I had to run to the restroom. Minecraft Kid, hey, if you're still here, if you're not, okay. I had to go to the bathroom. Okay, we're back. Oh no, doom. Ahem. Bum. Is that 2 blocks or 1? 1. That's 1, that's 1. I don't think this is 1. No, it's not. Yeah, I need this to be like this. Dum dum da 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 dum da dum da dum dum. I need to see something. Let's see something really quick. Bum. Dun 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 dun. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, 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 ba, 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 ba-da, bum, bum. Wait a second. Oh, okay. This one's behind, like, they should all be like this. That's one. Should be one. And if I go over here, it'd be almost one. Oh, it should be two. Okay. No, it should be one because that's the furthest one. What am I doing, dude? I'm struggling here. Yeah, okay. Now they should all be even. We're good. On the struggle bus, dog. That's one, that's not one. Okay, cool. Dun, ba, dun, 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 dun. Look at this. We finally made it to the pillars. Wow. Never thought I'd see the day. Okay, that's a total lie, but you know what I mean? It does feel a little surreal that we actually made it to this point. Give me that. Alright, we're gonna do something really quick. We're gonna end the stream and then restart it. Switch it over to... 1 second, I'm gonna end the stream and restart.